We are live from Vancouver. Canucks set to commence a 7-game homestand, longest of the season. In town, a Senators team that is kicking off its Western Canadian swing.
Canucks start to change as Mikkel Boedker starts out with the puck. Boedker quickly through center. Over the Vancouver line, wide on Schenn. Puts one to the crease. Markstrom got a stick on it. Then the puck came off Sottner. Pearson after the puck. Into the corner for Loui Eriksson. Blue line feed, Biega. Now Edler with a long wrist shot up high. Loose puck. And right on the goal line, Nilsson was able to grab it.
Long shot by Alex Edler. Just a wrist shot. Get it through. He got a power play goal. Last game against Chicago, same thing. This one hits Bo Horvat in the back.
Adam Gaudette tips the loose puck ahead. And here's Josh Leivo. Fires a long one in, blocked away by Nilsson. Hard pass ahead. Horvat deflects the puck behind the Ottawa goal. Bobby Ryan making moves in the corner. Stripped of the puck by Granlund. Centers, and a shot attempt by Gaudette is off his stick. Breeze ball. Ahead for Pearson, who tips one over the line and gets to the puck himself. Throws on the brakes, throws one on goal, and just squeezing the pads was Nilsson. That was onside as it came in off the Canuck player. Now Virtanen the other way. Finds some room. Jake Virtanen across. Beagle shoots. Loose puck. And Granlund slid it towards the goal. I think it hit the skate of Jaros on the way through.
Jake Virtanen, nice little move to give himself some time and room. Feathers this one across, as you said, John. Beautiful pass, but Jay Beagle, not a great angle, and stopped by Anders Nilsson.
And they set up early. Pettersson. Edler at the blue line. Long slap shot, tip, rebound there. Horvat shoots, and it was blocked. Back to Edler. Near side, Besser lets it go. He ripped it over top of the goal with Nilsson ducking for cover. Horvat back to Edler. Wrist shot tipped by Horvat and through. The hard pass tipped by Bo Horvat, and on the power play, the Canucks lead 1-0.
Right through Nilsson on the deflection.
Good screen by him in front. Here's Ashton Sottner with a long wrist shot. Deflected just wide. Tyler Mott dragged that one back. Verano missed the puck, but Jaros had it, gave it away. Leivo, Pettersson shoots. Left pad saved by Nilsson. Horvat hoping for a pass here from Biega. It's off his stick. They scored! Loui Eriksson. Just like they drew it up.
Here's the shot. It's up in the air, and I think it's going to be all right. I think it was over the line in the air. One hopper. Baseball season's on.
Luke Schenn backhands the puck ahead. Glove down by Jaros, who's checked immediately. Puck at the linesman, and Beagle's in. Jay Beagle centers. Schaller right on the doorstep, couldn't tip it home. Troy Stecher gets the puck ahead and out. Josh Leivo giving chase. Brock Besser there as well. Stop. Leivo on the rebound. The puck bounced right over his stick. Turns, put one right across the top of the crease. Jay Beagle works the puck free. Here's Virtanen. 2-on-1 with Schaller. Jake Virtanen shoots, scores! Virtanen makes it 3-0 Vancouver.
And Anders Nilsson can't be aggressive because it's 2-on-1. So he has to sit back a little bit, and Jake Virtanen beats him glove side.
Verano there, couldn't move it out as Sottner moved down aggressively from the point. Here's a centering pass, comes right to Eriksson, stopped by Nilsson. Here's Ashton Sottner with a wrist shot. Beagle tipped it, and then he centered, and it's in! No, go to the line. Canucks say it's in. Referee Trevor Hansen was right there, but Jay Beagle is pretty sure that puck got over the line.
I don't know about that one.
It's challengeable.
It is challengeable. I challenge it.
Trevor Hansen now talking with Travis Green after the sequence of events around the Ottawa goal crease with the puck winding up over the line, but the referees deeming that it went in because the goalie's pad was poked at, and therefore goaltender interference. Nice indirect pass for Tkachuk, but he bobbled it, and Biega's able to flip the puck back to the Ottawa blue line. Here's Pettersson. Tried to find Besser with that pass. Brock Besser steals the puck. Pettersson shoots. Blocker saved by Anders Nilsson. Gets away from Harper. couple of Senators trying to check Josh Leivo, but he gets the puck to Eriksson. Schenn with a one-timer stopped by Nilsson. Drops to Boeser. Shoots up high. Might have hit his stick right when he let it go. And ramped up over the goal. Here's Boeser again, top of the circle. Lets it go. Scores! It's an 8-game point streak for Brock Boeser. And the Canucks have scored on their last 3 power plays. It's 4-0.
And you can see Nilsson trying to look through Borowiecki to find it. And he can't. It's underneath his arm and in. Borowiecki tries to go down and block it on one knee.
Below the goal line, Horvat racing after. It's played away from him to Mikhail Bodker. Wolanin took a poke at it, missed. Horvat centers, Pearson scores! After the turnover, Tanner Pearson with the finish, his second of the game, 57 seconds into the third, makes it 5-0.
And you can see Michael Bodker looks around. Well, Michael Bodker, that's your guy.
Adam Gaudette. Banks one back, Stetcher. Gaudette again. Fires across for 10 and lets it go. He missed the net. And the puck ricochets to the line. Stetcher. Borowiecki killing some time. And now it's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Pajot to the net. Slides it. And Stetcher got his stick on that pass before it got through to Magnus Paajarvi, who would have had a tap in. Here's DeMello trying to set one up for Ottawa. Drops back. Now Pajot. DeMello. Wrist one to the side. Tipped in. It's the first career goal for Max Veronneau in his 3rd game after signing out of Princeton. Deflected that one into the goal, and Ottawa's on the board.
Here's the shot at DeMello with a beautiful pass.
Back to Biega, long shot, kicked out. Nilsson with a nice right pad save on a hard shot by Alex Biega. Senators work the puck to the other end. Tkachuk scores at the side. Markstrom, I think, thought the puck was going to go around all the way, and the Senators put it short side where Tkachuk flipped it home to make it 5-2.
Good alert play by Brady Tkachuk, short side, and he didn't just slam it.
Dylan DeMello, long shooting off the right shoulder of Markstrom. Now they score! Lindbergh on a centering pass. I can see my partner shaking his head because he wants the goalie to reach across his body and catch those instead of big rebound, and it's 5-3.
Big rebound off the right shoulder from the red line, and Jacob Markstrom, who was cruising along and not having much to do, now all of a sudden it's a 5-3 game.
Now Tierney to Duclair. Back to DeMello. Anthony Duclair with a shot. It's behind and in. Markstrom got it, his glove on it. But Anthony Duclair on the power play has made it a 1-goal game with 1:59 to go. As the Canucks try to hang on here in a game they never thought in a million years they'd have to. Edler with a long shot, tipped in. Bo Horvat with the redirect. And with 67 seconds left, the Canucks lead 6-4. He's hoping that he might have wrapped up the scoring. Although there's an empty net now for Louis Eriksson to take a crack at. And he's got it! From long range, Louis Eriksson, and it's 7-4. And that'll do it as Troy Stetcher skates off the final few seconds. What a roller coaster game this was. Canucks built up a 5-0 lead. Ottawa got 4 in the third to get within 1, but a couple of late goals from Bo Horvat